Dude, so I'm trying to beat all the PlayStation 2 games ever made. That's 4,218 games. It's a lot of games. How do I beat all of them? I'd actually like to know myself. We have a two for this time where we play Dora Saves the Crystal Kingdom and Dora Saves the Snow Princess. Playing both games back to back took about 2.5 hours total. This also means that this is going to be a really short video, so don't worry, we're not going to take too long. But these two Dora games are identical, except for the background and set changes and a couple of the things that you can do in each level. See, each level is set up kind of like a very simple Sonic level, and honestly, there's nothing you have to do to get to the end except for walk forward. All the stuff that you collect is for just kind of unlockables, which for a kid's game is perfect because why would you have to force them to collect certain things to get to the very end when it's supposed to be clearly a very young children's game? So that's a good setup. Collect things as they start to explore and get interested, but if they just want to run forward and see Dora mess around, I mean, then they don't have to worry about it. You only ever collect two different things on a level. One is the level coin, which you'd imagine any game that has coins is what you collect, and some of them are a little different here and there, but most of the same, just a certain coin that coincides with the theme of the game. And the second item you collect is for the stage. That one you collect, and if you get all of them, I think you get a picture unlock. And then if you just collect one, which you almost always have to collect one, I don't think you can get away with not collecting one. As long as you make to the end of the level, it'll use that one and say, we found enough, which is great. To collect these things and get through the levels, it's pretty much just a jump button, which is X, and it also interacts with things because there aren't very many things to do. So you hit X, and then sometimes you have to rotate the analog stick, or push up, down, or left, right, or stand up and just shit in your pants. That was one of the things I had to do, and I'm not too happy I had to do it, but I had to, guys. There's no other option. Besides having to defecate into perfectly clean pants, this game only has a few objectives ever, which is collect stuff, get to the end of the stage. There's a 2D stage where you go across it Sonic style, and there's a stage that's kind of isometric where you move left and right and can speed up. Maybe you hit jumps, maybe you avoid objects. It's pretty much in that order. You do the 2D side scroller and then the isometric scroller, and then again and again and again and again until you get to the end of the game. There's a few times where you have to answer the stupid ass backpacks questions where he's like, hey, what do you pick out of these things? And I'm just like, I don't know. I was skipping past all the dialogue, man. So I just jam on it until it goes, you're right. And I'm like, yes. You know, I think one of the interesting things about this game was the time where I had to jump on a tree at the very top and shake it. This looks insane. Does it not look really weird? Why did they put this animation in the fucking game? But all in all, Crystal Kingdom and the Snow Princess were very simple games. I mean, honestly, you can't die. You just walk forward. There's no movement tech at all. Like, I know it sounds like I think I'm some professional speedrunner, but honestly, like, there could be something. You know, I learned a lot from speedruns, and some of the movement stuff is really cool. I don't know, can there be something else in the game? But it's a kid's game, so honestly, it's not targeted at anyone of my age or interests. But Dora does save the Snow Princess, and Dora does save the Crystal Kingdom because I pressed X a bunch of times for her, and she couldn't do it her fucking self. But hey, that's just how it goes, people. These two games are beaten, and they were very quick. I hit credits, and at the credits section, there's this cool little black background stage you just run through. I think just collecting things, you know, kids are there. And then afterwards, if you go to the main menu, you can also do these little courses, which I think they're multiplayer. You can play with two people, and I don't know how you race, but you would race, and then you collect coins and see who got the most coins or something. It's not interesting. It's the isometric view, so it's not a 2D, but you know, I'm sure for kids, again, that will be great. But for me, I barely held on to my sanity. So why don't we just move on to the next part of the video, which is the guessing game. Changed it up a little bit, sorry. But here is the picture for the next game. What do you think this game is? And also, how did you like the very short video? We're gonna have a few of these because the next ones are gonna be short and the next ones are gonna be short. And there are gonna be another double up video. There will be another double up video, at least one, more likely two. Some of them won't always make sense. I'm gonna double them up because I know they're short. So, and to keep this short, I think I'm not gonna talk too much about crazy shit here. Let's just call it good. Guess the game. Guess it. I'm serious. I'll come to your house and I'll be mad at you. But I'll see you guys next time for the next video. Later.